Since launching in 2017, the Veteran Women's Enterprise Center has been on a mission to help women who are transitioning out of military life learn the skills they need to start their own business. Joining us now with more on this is VWEC founder and CEO V.R. Small, a United States Navy veteran. Welcome to In Focus, Texas, V.R.
Thank you for the invite, Dr. Cross.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for your service. I want to begin with this. What are some of the services that VWEC provides?
So first and foremost, we have 5 signature programs. Really, they launched last year during COVID when we really began to look at where our business's greatest needs were. So we have our next level business transformation cohort. It is 50 hours of critical technical assistance along with a $5,000 grant. Our next program is our next level business transformation fast track to contracts. And that's looking at those business owners grossing $100K to $250,000 that want to learn how to do federal contracting. We take them through a 14-day simulation where they actually source a contract, write the contract, and submit. Our next program is our Financial First Building Business Credit. And we do this program in collaboration with SMU, and this year it's funded by BBVA, and we're so excited to get it off the ground. Last year, we learned how many businesses were not financially ready to do business with the SBA. And so many of them missed out on those opportunities just because of finances. This program is a hard-hitting 2-weekend boot camp where our businesses will walk away with everything they need to be financially astute about their finances and how to explain their finances to a banker or an investor.
You know, the pandemic has taken a toll on all of us, including women and veterans. We saw so many women leave the workforce during the pandemic, so many veterans as well. How was your organization able to pivot during the pandemic and continue to provide these important services?
When the pandemic happened last year and we saw how critically businesses were impacted, finally, funders and providers started looking at small businesses and saying, what are the needs? And that was phenomenal for us because we were ready with programming and the desire to get it done, to step right in. So we were able to get our programs off the ground to really help these women recover, to stabilize, and literally our first cohort from last year are thriving. We consider ourselves the gap builders. We don't really do new businesses. We work with those businesses who have been around and are struggling to get to that next level. And we're kind of that bridge that takes them from where they are to that next level so that they can become million-dollar producers. So we were ready with programs we already had designed. We pivoted to make them fast track so that they wouldn't be long-term initiatives, and that we could immediately address the needs of our business owners during the pandemic. And we're excited to continue to support them as we come out of this pandemic and move forward.
Wow, that is so encouraging. I'm so happy to hear that you were prepared and you were able to continue to fast track and move forward. And I do understand that congratulations are in order. The Department of Veteran Affairs recently named you this year's Woman Veteran Trailblazer. What was it like to get that honor?
Well, actually, Dr. Cross, I'm one of 27, but I am so humbled and honored. I didn't realize this was just their second year giving this honor out to women veteran, and I was just really surprised, but super excited to know that the work that we're doing here in Dallas and across the nation. During the pandemic, we were able to expand our program into 9 additional states. We went fully virtual. So we just really took this pandemic by the horn and said, we're not going to let our women fall through the cracks. We're going to do everything we need to do to make sure that we're there to support them. And it was just super amazing to have somebody recognize the work that we do. We don't do it to be recognized, but it was a real honor for the VA to recognize us.
Well, it is well deserved, VR. Thank you so much for the work that you are doing for veterans, for women, and folks all across Texas and beyond. And thanks for being with us on In Focus Texas. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Cross.